Check 1 2 1 2. Thank you. Kenny Cozad Sr. I still got the cordless mic here. We'll try out the house mic. Is it on? Check 1 2. There we go.
Some of the COVID situation was starting to wind up there, and they needed a good gathering for our people there, because a lot of our people been we've been in lockdown for a couple years, and it's powwow's just finally starting to come back. And we're really grateful for a lot of the host committees and the different tribes and nations across Powwow country, aka Turtle Island, for starting to throw these events once again. You guys can get on a website like powwows.com, and there's all sorts of different events going on all over Indian country, United States, and Canada. So we're very grateful to these powwow committees and to the powwow committee here, Vic and Dion, for throwing the Unite the People Powwow second annual. We look forward to many, many, many more in the future. Good to see my brother Cricket Rice. I've known him since probably I was around about 13, 14 years old. I was used to have a group called Red Stick Singers. We had our elder William Harjo from up there in Kansas City, Kansas. We had a youth group at the Heart of America Indian Center, and he took a bunch of us there and took us around. We started a group singing songs in the Creek or the Muskogee dialect, and we went around these powwows and made it down here to Oklahoma quite often. I'm not sure if anybody remembers us, me and my brother Eddie Padilla, and Boo Lane over there, Seneca Cayuga from Miami. So, but Cricket used to come around a lot and sing with us and showed us a bunch of songs and a bunch of ways. So it's good to see him over here again. And like I said, I promise I got no stories for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we turn it back on over to the singers, we thank our head gourd dancer and all gourd dancers here as we open up the floor. Welcoming each and every one of you good people, visitors, non-Indian and alike. Welcome to our celebration, Unite the People. At this time, we have an honoring on the dance floor here. There it is, DJ. Did you get a picture? First Americans Museum right there. New one. I want to thank those of you who come on out and honoring at that time, and each and every one of you good people, we say thank you. Thank you, singers. Thank you, Cozad. The Cozad family, Kenny Cozad Sr., and Kenny Code Jr., too. All right, nephew. Hey, put that smile on nephew. Kenny Code Jr. We have Raffle going around on that side over there. Nacha, he's brought some of his goods down from South Dakota, I said, and I can start making stories, Nacha, right now. I kind of make it up. But anyway, him and his companion there, Ricky Lynn, and yeah, just going to go ahead and put it out there like that, Nacha, so let him know that you're taken, you're off. Yeah. They got a raffle going on anyway. They got a raffle. They got some beaded earrings. They have a apron, I believe, and a shawl, right? And they got $1 a chance. Right? I don't know, man. It's been a while since I've seen that Lakota signals. I can't tell if you're trying to tell time or pray to the Tatunka. Takashila. Yeah. That's a Lakota boy from Pine Ridge or Rapid City somewhere. He's far from home, boy. He's sticking real close to Ricky Lynn. Everywhere she goes, he's right there. I'm going to have some fun with this, man. Isn't it, RG? Yeah. Yeah. I like it. John, how's the weather out there? Is it all right? I seen all the people come and put some honoring to you, and then it blew over here to the sky, and the sky over here, and sitting by himself, and all that money went to him, and next thing you know, he had a hot dog, lemonade, and everything else. Yeah, didn't even say thank you. But thank you for that honoring, and those of you here on a good afternoon, we're going to go to around about 5:15, right? Somewhere in that time, Dr. Shotton, I believe, has requested some time from the drum group. So we'll give John and family and crew over there some time this afternoon. I believe he's requesting that song and a little bit of time as head gourd dancer. Yeah. You know, I've been speaking up here for some time, and I didn't even introduce myself, RG. Some of these guys don't know who I am. My name is Ruben Littlehead, Senior. Mitkones na nehon. Mitkones na sheve na chista na sutta namun hayan na woho hef. Munishe eko munahat zida. So it's na Bacon College, Muskogee, Oklahoma. Na dit nehekushkun na hioa ma havikis. Munishe het na hasta na net. Wukamukamas sheve nahan. Muna ekapivia damo nasha the pivot the munne. Na hato na am humsits na munisha epiva. Unite the people nahan. This afternoon, I come to you in a good way. Come on over here with my brother Adrian and share the microphone. And what I expressed was it's a beautiful day today. Good feelings from this drum, the circle, and today's and tomorrow's event that we come on over here. Have a good time. Have a good time. That's what we do. And that's what we promote. And that's what we hope all of our visitors, that you have a good time today and tomorrow. Make sure you see our vendors. Make sure you patronize our vendors. And if you're going to take some pictures, it's always customary to ask individuals to take their picture. Please do not touch their outfits, their feathers, or their hair, too. Sometimes they want to come on up and feel R.G. Harris's hair right here, but I just have to give them forewarning. Those braids belong to his wife, right? Yeah. Yep. Bacon College, I threw that in my introduction, too. R.G. Harris, he's an old living legend over there. I'm finding it out. There's some pictures back there, some old some old scoring books and old knee pads laying around there. They got RGH inside there. I was like, who's RGH? They said, that's RG Harris. Yeah, but for real though, Bacone College, some years ago, huh? Yep, they said that's where Kareem Abdul-Jabbar learned that skyhook. I was watching some old Bacone film. Yeah. But it's a good day today. It's a beautiful day, and man, it just feels good to be Indian. Just feels good to be native. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you just kind of look around, and you're like, man, it feels good to be native. Not too many people can say that, you know? It's like Freddie, when he woke up this morning, that's what Freddie said. Oh, it feels good to be Kiowa. Feels good. 18 minutes, isn't it, Freddie? I won't tell the people about 18 minutes. Maybe later on tonight when that wind dies down. Because I want the sound to carry way over there. And right now that wind's blowing this way. Just the people back here are going to hear it. So I want to make sure everybody hears the 18-minute story. Now everybody in the crowd is wondering, they're putting together Freddie Cozad in 18 minutes. What is Ruben talking about? I'll leave it right there. Just kind of let them laugh, but let them ponder, Kenny. You know, let them think about it. Yeah, well, I better hurry up and tell them because they might start wondering too much. Team Oklahoma, right? Ready? Cozad, they went up to Montana senior hand games. They went all the way to the championship. Backdoor, boy, they were knocking off Crow teams left and right. Out singing them, out hiding them, out guessing them. All the way tournament bracket till they met up with the Northern Cheyenne. They met up with the Northern Cheyenne up there in championship, RG. Northern Cheyenne got the bones first. Boom, they went out. Kiowas, they didn't even get a chance to hide or sing. The Cheyennes took them out in 18 minutes. There you go. There's the 18-minute story. There's more to it, but I don't want your mind wandering around out there getting kind of somehow. But Freddie's a good guy, though. They came home with the singing championship, though. They came home with the singing title. Best singers up there. Ahoo! Hey-ya. Yeah. One of my bros called me during that game, Freddie. I told him, he said, hey, brother, we can knock these Kiowas out in about 9 minutes. I said, hey, Freddie's my bro. I said, Freddie's my bro. I said, give him a little bit longer. I said, play a little bit longer. Don't do that. Then they come a long ways. So he said, all right, well, we'll go another 9 minutes for you. So that's the best I can do, Fred, 18 minutes. Yeah. Oh, man, it's a good day today. Beautiful, beautiful day. For those of you that might be hungry for some chips and salsa, I got a gentleman friend right behind me named Leroy, and he's got some salsa for sale over here for $5 a bottle, and I don't know what's in it, but it sure is good, boy. Mussy. I think they say in Oklahoma the word is mussy. Man, it was good. Kenny, for real. And then to his right, to my left, over here they got tamales. Brother's got a cooler full of tamales. I kid you not. Man, those tamales, they're hot, fresh. Is anybody interested in tamale? Come.
I need some tamales.
Send somebody over here. I believe they're $5 a piece. I'm telling you, boy, they're life-changing. They'll make you want to, they'll make you want to renew your vows or something, you know. They'll make you want to confess or something. I don't know, either or. Either renew your vows or confess, one of the two.
You know, we use the tamales for back home around Kansas City, Kansas. That's the night where you bring your significant other over to the auntie's house. Grandmas and the aunties are there, and they're all making tamales. And then when you think you've found your significant other and you think she might be the one, well, then it's time to bring her over to the auntie's house. And they're going to sit her down, and they're going to give her the masa. They're going to give her the tamale wraps, the corn husk, and they're going to show her how to take care of business there and wrap those tamales, but they're also going to give her 21 questions and make sure she's the right. The tamales are right back here. Where's Ruben go? I think they're right back here to, right in this corner over here. But yeah, that's usually when we do the tamale season, right around New Year's Eve, Christmas time. Usually done it once a year. It's kind of cool to see that tamales are being made year-round now, but usually, traditionally, they were done around New Year's and Christmas time, and that's when family gets together and make about 100 dozen tamales. And at the end of the night, they send each family home with a few dozen, and whatever you don't eat gets frozen. That way you can pull them out any time of the year and take those tamales, steam them up real good, and you got tamales all year. Now this year, I make tamales anytime, Ruben. $6 a piece? But they're big ones? Yeah. You buy the dozen at all? Or? Individually? Definitely. If you've not had tamales, go get some tamales. So we still got a bit to go here in our schedule. We're going to be closing things out here for the Gourd dance right around the 5:15 time, maybe a little bit later because we got a late start today. We got a supper break coming up at about 5:30. We also got some performances from our OKC Princesses. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, and relatives, we welcome you here this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Gourd dance session here. Mr. John Shotton. Ahoo! Powwow! Hoo-yah!
Yeah, Ruben wasn't lying about them tamales. Woo! A little enough spice. Stand right next to him selling us some, is that green salsa, Ruben? That's some good green salsa back there. Don't forget to check out some of our other vendors. I heard there were food trucks over there. They got food trucks, snow cones, and all that. I heard that right over there. They got the splash pad going as well, if that's your thing, or if it's getting a little too hot out here. Don't forget, for those of you that are kind of like myself here, unfortunately, I burn a little bit in the sun, even in the indirect sun. I could be sitting in the shade, and I'll get a little bit of sunburnt there. So we bought a little sunscreen there. So make sure you're putting that on and drinking plenty of water. Go to the splash pad if you gotta. Hopefully this wind will die down, hopefully by this evening, but if not, we're gonna soldier on. Woo! Whoa! There goes the hat. I'll be back, Ruben.
Want to thank the singers one more time. Once again, there, Kenny Cole. You and the gentleman around the drum, thank you for those songs. Our gourd dancers as well this afternoon. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their time. Yeah. You know, I did a little observation here a while ago, and a while ago, R.G. Harris, he took down his canopy. He took it off, and all of a sudden the wind died down. And then he put it back up, and now that wind picked back up again. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. But anyway, we want to welcome all of you good people coming from out west, coming from out there, making your way on over here. Maybe you're coming from Arizona, New Mexico, somewhere over here. Come to celebrate with us here in Oklahoma. We'll say, aho. Yeah. Cricket's out there too. He's doing a good job. He's still chasing some of those dollar bills that were laid for Dr. Shotton there. Somewhere around close to 5 o'clock, I believe they said we're going to reserve some time for our head gourd dancer. Is that right? Somewhere around close to 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. And then I'll give him some time. He requested some time for the committee. All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember that happy birthday song we were working on? Here we go. Opie Day's birthday is today on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Opie.
Day Abdo.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey-ya.
29. We'll go with that. He's 29. 29.
Welcome to Scissortail Park. Oh, welcome. Midnight Express is in the house. I think today's his birthday. Is it today or yesterday? Today. Yahoo, yahoo. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we've been informed too as well on the program. We do have the I believe we have a singing from one of our princesses. Is that right? I believe we have an exhibition song coming up this afternoon after Gourd Dance. So we're going to invite some of you good people to stick around. Stick around a little bit as we will be going into that in the program. Somewhere around 5:30, we have a performance from the Oklahoma City Princesses, and they are all here accounted for. We have a representative sponsor. She came up, she said, we're ready to go. Whatever you want. What kind of song? Yeah. You know why I like really windy days like this, Cecil? You know, like a lot of my neighbors, they always complain I don't clean my yard, or they always complain that I don't pick up that dead grass and stuff. On good days like this, it just blows it all into my neighbor's yard. So that's old way. All that trash just blows down the street. That's their problem now. Yeah. Just want to remind you, dancers and singers, registration is open over here to the right of me, to the left of you. Registration is open. Dancers, singers, come on up. Come on up, register up. Turn it back on over to the singers here. A beautiful afternoon of gourd singing, gourd dancing. Welcome.
Thank you once again to Cozad and all of our dancers for coming out and our honoring there down on the floor. Feels good to hear all these Gourd Dad songs here. Long time ago. Well, I guess not that really long. I'm not. Came up down here, yeah, when I was a little guy. I was born in Lawton, Oklahoma, and I used to hit a lot of these powwows down this way. And eventually, right around my early 20s, I was captured and taken up to the Haudenosaunee territory up there in Six Nations, right about an hour outside of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And that's where I've been residing for the majority of about 25 years now with my wonderful wife there. And we've got 3 Harjo boys up there and living on Six Nations. We always said in a few years or a few, maybe even a couple generations, they won't even know that Harjo name come from down here. They'll just think it's a good old Six Nations Iroquois Haudenosaunee name. Oh, the Harjo boys over there on second line. Yeah, grew up down here, came down here a lot. Got to see a lot of these drum groups, and it feels real good to be back down here. I like to say Mado to Nick and the family there, Dion and Vic, for inviting me down from Canada. It is quite a different experience to be down here, as a lot of the protocols are just a little bit different than how we do them up north. But it is my pleasure to be here and to hear all of these Gourd dance songs. I used to sing a long time ago with guys that brought me into the arena right around when I was about 9 or 10 years old, Mr. Preston Tonepahot, the Kiowa Nation, him and his son Preston Jr. and their uncle Ron Gouladle. And they took me around a lot of the Gourd dances. I used to dance around there, and then eventually made my way to the drum, and really enjoyed singing those Gourd dance songs and hearing the stories and whatnot. And then, like I said, around my early 20s, met a Mohawk woman and ended up moving up to Canada and been up there for about 20-something years, at what seems like forever. But been making my way back down this way here to Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas area. Was in gatherings just a few weeks ago. Saw the Cozad singers down there tearing it up. My boys were just fanboying over you guys, too. I brought a young tribe down from Six Nations. And there are a bunch of young guys, the sons and nephews of the tribe from Wayne Silas and Ruben and myself. We started back over at Haskell. And I sent them boys around to go check out a lot of the other drum groups, and said, go check them out, man. There's a lot of world-class singers here. And one of the ones, they just fanboyed out. Cozad's here. Oh my God. They were over there just about every song you guys sing, man. Just really watching you guys, because we don't get that good Southern music up north. Every now and then we'll get a drum to go up there, but we have a couple local drums. I think Red Sun got a couple guys, but I believe they're from down around Arizona. But they'll sing some good Southern songs, and it always feels good to hear those songs, especially, being from down this way and living up north so long. I don't get to hear that music that often, so I like to say aho to all of our singers. It feels real good to be here. It is a privilege in that, and it's just in general good to be out and powwowing again, and hopefully the Big C is wrapping up and we don't have any more instances, and we can get on with our powwows and our social gatherings. Been seeing a lot of old friends and acquaintances. Mr. Cricket Rice. Actually went to Europe with that guy. We did a gig over at Disneyland Paris. He played Goofy. Had the suit on and everything. He was playing Goofy, and he was dating around a Minnie Mouse. Little Asian girl. Debbie, that's right. He went there also, too. My mom's joining me from Kansas City. She also was over there in Paris doing our women's traditional dance. And right around 95 or 96, they had a bunch of us go over there. And they had a special 6-week stay called Westward Days Ho, is how they said it. They brought a bunch of us natives over there, and we did shows about 3 to 4 times a day and sharing our culture, our dances, and was a really good experience, and got to take a bunch of people over there. Cricket was one of them. My good buddy Cliff Wilson, Choctaw guy there. A lot of good times, though. A lot of good times at cricket. Used to set up every year at Quapaw Powwow. Don't forget, dancers, registration is now open right over here to my right, probably your left. We're going to be starting our grand entry right around the 7 o'clock time frame, hoping that this wind's going to die down here a little bit. Whoa! There goes my flyer. Wind must have heard me talking. I believe we're getting ready for a special. Is that what we're doing there, Cecil and Cricket? They're getting ready for a special? There she is. Like to say, Mado. Somebody just sent up a burrito and a good old Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Ain't nothing like that. I've been trying to quit drinking pop and doing the carbs. And I think COVID got a lot of people eating a little bit more than they probably should, staying home and really getting to know your spouse. Ain't nothing like that fizz of that Dr. Pepper, man. So thank you to whoever sent over the burrito and the Dr. Pepper. That's one of the things about MCing is that I used to actually be a fancy dancer back in the day. I'll still put on the old rig every now and then, but after a while, especially after COVID, had to learn how to cook and use the right cookware. So now I'm all about my cast iron. And yes, I know Dale Roberts got on to me a while back for using that soap on cast iron, but... All right, I believe we're going into our special.
Ahoo. Want to thank the singers here for that song. That song that was sung here for my brother here, it was made by Craig Sapelhoodle about 10 plus years ago. Just a handful of people that know that song yet. It was placed on a drum when that song was made for my brother here, John Shotton. So we want to thank the singers for rendering that song. Thank the one that started that song. Thank you guys. And sometime back here, my niece here, Casey Hughes, she gave my brother a call here, John Shotton, asked him to be head gourd dancer. It's been a while since he got to dance. It's been a while since a lot of us have gotten to dance. But he's usually MC. And he's kind of enjoying himself this afternoon here, he was saying. So he wants to thank her for the kind gesture, thinking of him. You know, anybody could be standing up here, and she thought of him. So he wants to especially thank her for the kind gesture she made, you know, thinking of him to be, lead the gourd dancers this afternoon. A lot of my brother's folks here, they come down to support here, his mom and his uncles and his aunts and nephews and nieces. And they come down, they gather some things together here. They come from Red Rock, Oklahoma, Otoe, Missouri people. And he wants to tell his family thank you for helping him out this afternoon here. Coming down here and taking part. I just got a big aho from Cricket Shields, so thank you there, brother. Aho to you. So like I was saying, I just want to say thank you to everybody that come out this afternoon to help my brother out here dance this afternoon here in this nice, good, windy day. Here, my brother John Shotton, he's the chairman of the Otoe, Missouri people. He's been chairman 10 plus years, doing a real good job, taking care of his people. That's the kind of man he is. And he's a real spiritual man, involved in the Native American church, involved in sweat lodges, things like that. Just give you a little background about my brother here. He's about. Always puts God first before he does anything. That's the kind of person he is. And again, he wants to say thank you to the committee here for asking him to serve as the head gourd dancer. And they got a few items that they gathered up here. They're going to be calling some names up here at this time. Calling up John McIntosh for starting that song here for Brother John. Calling you up at this time, brother. Calling up the host organization at this time. You're being called upon. The host organization, the committee. You're being called upon at this time. I know you guys are probably busy back there doing something.
Thank you.
Calling up Kenneth Cozad. Kenneth Cozad, you're being called upon at this time. Head singer here for the afternoon. Ahoo. Calling up the head war dancer, Jason Lightfoot. Jason Lightfoot, you're being called upon this time. Tell you what, if you're in the area, Okay, calling on the head lady dancer, Brennah Wahweotten. You've been called upon at this time. If somebody could come up here and acknowledge this gift for Jason Lightfoot. If not, we could hang on to it until he gets here. Oh, there's Tony.
Chat, what's up?
What's happening? Okay, calling on the host Northern Drum, Midnite Express. You've been called upon at this time to acknowledge a gift, Midnite Express. Calling up the family drum, Thunder Boy, being acknowledged at this time to receive a gift. Okay, calling the ADs, Cecil and Cricket. You guys are being acknowledged at this time. I'd like to say thank you to these two arena directors. They do a lot of work out here. I hope. And calling the two MCs. There was no names on the two MCs. I'm assuming one's Ruben. Who? Oh, Adrian. My bad, Adrian. Calling up the Seminole Nation Color Guard at this time. The Seminole Nation Color Guard, you're being acknowledged. Oh, here they come. Thank you guys coming out this afternoon. Calling up Casey Hughes. You've been acknowledged this time. Casey Hughes. Calling up the Otoe, Missouri Princess, Natha Little Crow. At this time being acknowledged. Granddaughter. Okay. I'd like to say thank you to the committee once again for acknowledging here my brother here, John Shotton, letting him serve as your head man dancer this afternoon. He's got some matega he's going to put on the drum here. Some things for the lady singers around the drum. And again, he wants to say thank you, each and every one of y'all. Ahoo. This goes on the drum?
Thank you, Pat. Durare. Uh-huh. Two more songs. Kenny? All right. That'll conclude our head gourd dancer special time there. I want to say thank you to John and family for the awesome gifts and thinking about the head staff in a good way. And we're going to be turning back on over to the drum here. Head singer Kenny Cozad, senior Kenny Co. And I believe we'll be taking care of our gourd dance session here, finishing up the afternoon. We do have some entertainment lined up for supper break here. We have a hoop dancer. We have a hoop dancers, plural. We have a young boy and a young girl coming to us from New Mexico, and they're going to be exhibitioning the hoop dance as well as the Oklahoma City princesses, plural, and they're also going to be rendering some songs. And then we also have a special. We have a flute player as well. We got a flute player that brought his flute all the way from the Himalayas. Yeah. Ahoo, Kenny Co. yeah. Making some music. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good singing, and good dancing, gentlemen. Thank you. I believe that'll, as we get approaching here to our supper break time, we'll be in communication with our head singer here as well as our head gourd dancer. Once again, at this supper break time, as we get ready to go into it, we'll have a flute player. We have live flute music. We'll have some singing from our Oklahoma City princesses, as well as our hoop dancers that have come to us from New Mexico area. And we'll be also taking care of a special on behalf of Kendra Horn and also Anastasia Pittman. That'll be taking place before grand entry and before our exhibition. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you here to Oklahoma City Scissortail Park. Those of you that are just joining us here as we get started underway, we closing out our gourd dance session for the afternoon. We get ready for a quick supper break. Somewhere around 7 o'clock grand entry time, in which all of our dancers will parade into this arena that we have made here on the lawn. And we have our host drum, Midnite Express, coming to us from the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul. We also have our family drum of Thunderboy coming to us from right across the tracks over here. Oklahoma City, Nick Hamilton and all his cousins. Cousins. When you're a bro, you're a bro, but when you got money, you turn into cousin. Then when you have a lot of money, like maybe land sale or per cap, you turn into uncle. Uncle. It's like when Cricket Rice gets his per cap, turns into uncle. Yeah. I don't know though. Cricket Rice can't be uncle no more. He's got a new woman, they said. How do you say it again in your language? Huh? No, you said when your woman. Wahoo, right? Yeah, that's what he said a while ago. He said, hey, brother. Yeah, I got a new Wahoo, he said. He even introduced me too. That's when you know it's real. Tickets. Let's announce the winners for the raffle. There was a shawl and a pair of earrings, right? Oh, apron. There was an apron. Are we going to raffle off that apron or no? No? What was Nacha wearing that apron for? All right. First ticket winner is 511210. 511210 is our first ticket winner. Second ticket winner is 511691. Our third ticket winner, 511257. If I've announced any of those numbers for those pink tickets, come a running, you're a winner for the raffle items. I believe we had a shawl. We had a pair of earrings and a keychain. What about that necklace? What about that necklace that he's wearing right there? All right, once again, 511210, 511691, and 511257. Did I call one of your number? All right. Looks like we might have some winners here coming on up. Okay. All right. Here, have him take it over there. Yeah. Yeah. You see that lady right there? That's Casey Hughes. Come on over there and take your tickets to Casey. Actually, take it to the ladies right there at the desk. I forget her name again. Right here, she's got it right here. Okay, so we got the shawl taken care of. What about the earrings? And we still got the keychain to give away. We're still waiting on ticket number 257. 257 Roberts. For you hunters out there. We have any hunters that hunt with a 257 Roberts? Adrian Harjo said, I only use black powder. Last call, number 257. Welcome to Scissortail Park, Brennah. Head woman dancer has arrived. The head gourd dancer gave away to you. Did you get with him? All right. 257 is blowed up. 257 is gone. If you come up later on and you have the ticket number 257, I'm going to send you to, what's your name again? Althea? I'm going to send you to Althea and you can complain to her. 511164. 164. I almost said 164. 511164. Five one one 164, 1964 Impala. What you know about a 6'4" Impala? Was it? Holy smoke, you should have hung on. Is that you? Are you 6'4"? Come on up. 64 Impala. All right, all our raffle items are distributed out. Congratulations to the winners. We're going to go on some supper break, but our first performers, we're going to invite you up at this time. Hoop dancers, where are you at? The hoop dancers from New Mexico, USA. Hopefully you brought some green chili. We'll gladly let you dance hoop in front of the audience for a couple jars of green chili. I believe the hoop dancers need the singers, so the singers went to get some dinner, so we're going to have to wait for the hoop dancers. What about our Oklahoma City princesses? Oklahoma City, OKC princesses, we're ready for your exhibition. And also, maybe we'll start with the flute player. Who's the flutist? Ladies and gentlemen, as our flute player is getting ready here, I believe is getting mic'd up. And it might be a little challenge with the wind, huh? You think? I mean, that's how the flute's played, right? The wind. There's a story about a woodpecker on an old branch. You heard that story? And that's how the flute came to us Cheyenne people. There was a story about a woodpecker. And he couldn't sing like the meadowlark. He couldn't sing like the robin. And then he wasn't very pretty either. He didn't have the best feathers and stuff like that. So he told the Creator, he got mad, and he said, Creator, why have you made me an ugly bird? Why? I can't even sing like the meadowlark. I can't sing like the robin. And so he went out, and he was kind of pouting around and feeling down and depressed. And then all of a sudden, the Creator sent the wind, and it came through that hollowed out branch. And there were some holes in that branch. And when that wind came through the branch, it made a real pretty sound. And there's only one bird that can make holes in wood. And so the woodpecker started making holes in the branch. And then he would dance on those holes and step. And pretty soon he started making music. And all the other birds came, the eagles, the owls, the hawks, all the meadowlarks and the robins, they all gathered around that tree to listen to this woodpecker play the most beautiful song they've ever heard. And so one time the Cheyenne was walking and he was heartbroken. And he sat beneath that tree and that woodpecker was playing on the branch. And so they made a trade. They made a trade to take that branch and make it into a flute, and he could go back to his people and use that flute in ways. So that's a quick, short story as we're getting ready for this guy here. So I know he might have a tough time with the wind coming from the north, south. North's over here. That's the south. That's the west. Yeah, you're right. South over there. And then that wind's going to come in, and then it's going to come back up inside the flute. So he's going to be pulling double time. You got it mic'd up? All right. Yeah. Yep, go ahead.
1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, mic check. Test 1, test 2. How you doing in country? Somebody make some noise. We come to do a flute song, but like my brother said, it's a little windy out here, so I'm going to do a couple of songs off of my Spirit Cry album. Can you give me a little bit more volume on it? Yeah. Okay. All right, let me find the first song here. All right, we're getting queued up here. I didn't plan on doing it this way. I was going to do a flute song. We'll do what we can. All right, here we go. We had to cue it up. Don't you just love that downtime? We're going to pick it up here. We're having a good time today. My name is Tongia Day, all the way from Anadarko, Oklahoma, Indian capital of the nation. So good to be here with you. This first song we're going to sing, I'm just going to do a couple for the sake of time. This first one is called Thunder. Can you see the lightning in the distance as it dances its way across the sky? Come on. Can you hear the voice of the Spirit calling out to you from above? Oh, thunder, 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 thunder. Thunder's rolling, thunder's rolling, thunder's rolling. Can you see the lightning in the distance as it dances its way across the sky? Can you hear the voice of the Spirit calling out to you from above. Come on, help me out. Thunder, 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 thunder. Thunder's rolling, thunder's rolling, thunder's rolling, thunder's. Guitar. Come on, somebody play that air guitar. Mr. James Strauss on the keyboard, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to give a shout out to Victoria for having me out today. What a beautiful day it is to be indigenous, to be Indian. Can you see the lightning in the distance as it dances its way across the sky? Can you hear the voice of the Spirit calling out to you from above? Come on, help me out. Thunder, 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 thunder. Thunder's rolling, thunder's rolling, thunder's rolling, thunder's rolling. Can you hear the voice of the Spirit? Are y'all having a good time, Oklahoma City? So good to be out here at Scissortail Park. What a beautiful park we have to enjoy this beautiful Unite the People powwow. I want to give Victoria a shout out. I don't even know where she's at. Victoria, thank you so much for having me out. I want to do one more song because I want to see these hoop dancers. How many want to see the hoop dancers and our princesses? So I'm going to move right along here. Do one more song. This next one is, like I said, it's off of our Spirit Cry album. You can look it up on iTunes, Apple. This next song I'm going to do is called One Day. All right, here we go. Come on, put your hands together like this. Darkness surrounds me, darkness all around. I'll break out of this feeling before I hit the ground. Before my body lays down, oh, I can feel the winds are changing. Oh, I can feel it inside of me. Can you feel it, Oklahoma City? Oh, there's a new sun arising. Oh, and I know one day I'm gonna be free. Darkness surrounds me, darkness all around. Gotta break out of this feeling before I hit the ground. Before my body lays down. Before my body lays down. Are y'all having a good time? What a beautiful day it is, one more time, to be indigenous. Be proud of who you are. Oh, I can feel the winds are changing. Oh, we can feel the wind today. Oh, I can feel it inside of me. Oh, there's a new the sun rising. Come on, rise up, Indian country. Oh, and I know one day I'm gonna be free. Darkness surrounds me. Darkness all around. Gotta break out of this feeling before I hit the ground. Before my body lays down. My body lays down. Get up off of the ground. Thank you, OKC.
One more time, big round of applause for Tongede. Good one, brother, good one. Check, check, check. There it is. Can you turn me up a little bit? I got that one off. Check, 1, 2, there we go. All right, hear me okay on this mic? Thank 4 people. Let me use this one right quick. All right, we got some more performers coming up here. Hoop dancers. Did you guys locate a singer or anything? Do you guys have a hand drum? If anybody's got a hand drum that'd be willing to share for the hoop dancers, and we can get a song for these guys while all of our singers are out to dinner. If you got a hand drum, please come up here and see the hoop dancers, and we'll get the hoop dancers out there to do their thing. Right about now, we're going to ask our other performers, who do we got? I know we got our OKC princesses. Are you guys ready? They are ready. Yeah, just ask Rowena. All right, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be introducing Miss Indian OKC Rachel Scott from the Chickasaw and Creek Nations. Big round of applause. At this time, we'd also like to introduce Junior Miss Indian OKC, Alea Gaddis from the Osage Nation. Big round of applause. And last but not least, Little Miss Indian OKC, Zoli Gibson, Shawnee, Sac and Fox Nation. Big round of applause. I believe they are going to be doing a performance in sign language to the Lord's Prayer. We're getting our music worked out at this time. At this time, we're also going to be asking our next performers to please make their way on up to the stage. I know we have the hoop dancers and we have one other performance, I believe. So if you can start making your way up to the stage. And anybody, if you have a hand drum that you'd be willing to lend the hoop dancers, we can get them a song rendered and have these wonderful hoop dancers come out and perform for you. Believe me, you are not going to want to miss that. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's have a big round of applause for your Miss Indian OKCs. Big round of applause. Thank you very much to our princesses this afternoon. Here in just a few, we're also going to be having a special coming out, going to be sung by Thunderboy singers for Night Nokozi. He's going to be entering the arena for the first time. I believe there's going to be a song gifted as well. We're still trying to put something together for the hoop dancers. If anybody's got a hand drum, that would be great. If not, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are going to go to our hoop dance exhibition. So hoop dancers, if you guys are ready, go ahead and make your way out to the dance arena and start setting your hoops up. And then we'll get your music together and give you the okay when we are ready to go. For those of you that haven't seen a hoop dance before, you are in for a treat. These guys come from New Mexico. New Mexico, correct? Yeah. They said that I've heard many different stories about the hoop dance. One of them was that it was a healing dance that come from our brothers and sisters down in the southwest of the United States. And in its original form, yes, they used to do that one as a healing dance. When you watch this dance, you're going to be seeing many different shapes and symbols contained within nature. Birds, bees, butterflies, eagles, all sorts of different things. They're going to be making all of these different shapes, and then at a certain point in the dance, they are going to be turning them hoops into a ball or a sphere of hoops. Many different nations have put different meanings behind that. One of the meanings I know from my brother Kevin Locke up there in Rosebud, I believe. Standing Rock. He's from Standing Rock. And he said that sphere meant unity, and that possibly that each and every hoop represented a different person, different nationality, different country, all these different people coming together. And that when they raise that sphere of hoops above their head, it represents unity. Each and every hoop dancer has their own story that they're going to be telling. So watch each and every one of these. Can we get an introduction? Yep.
Yeah, I just want to thank you all for having us today, especially Casey Hughes, who helped set this up for us. We're from the northern pueblos of New Mexico, the Tewa Pueblos, and we're so happy to share this healing dance with you all today. We have Mateo. Would you please raise your hand? Mateo was a second place World Hoop Dance Championship in this past summer. His sisters, Lauren and Therese, they are 10 and 8 years old, and the younger brother, Isaac, is in the middle. He is 5 years old. So we thank you again for having us, and please enjoy this dance.
All right, let's start these wonderful hoop dancers off with a big warm round of applause. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the hoop dance. Oh, yeah, you're going to see many different shapes and symbols contained within nature. Ladies and gentlemen, if you recognize any of them, give them a big round of applause. round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, let them hear it. Was just notified their teacher was the late, great Nakota Baran from the Lightning Boy Foundation. And these are excellent hoop dancers right here. Thank you very much, hoop dancers. Much appreciated. Don't forget, sky's the limit, guys. Sky's the limit. I think we're kind of getting back on schedule. Having them guys come out. All right. He was going to be here, but he took off to Germany. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially at supper break. So make sure you go visit our wonderful vendors. Go make your way around. We've got a lot of great food, a lot of great vendors out there with a lot of good stuff. Make sure you make your way around, and we are going to be getting started back here tonight with a 7 o'clock grand entry. Right before that grand entry, we are going to have a special. We're going to have a coming out song being sung by the Thunder Boys. The Thunder Boys singers are going to be rendering a song for Knight Nkosi, who's going to be making his way into the arena, and I believe they're gifting a song to him as well. So we're going to be handling that right before grand entry. So at this time, make your way around, grab something to eat, go visit our vendors, shake some hands, say hello, because it's good to be back here at Unite the People Powwow, the second annual, and hopefully for years to come. Last year, they decided, the family decided to get together and throw this powwow as COVID was sort of starting to taper off a little bit there, and everybody was getting cabin fever, not being able to powwow and go to socials and ceremonies and things like that. So this family got together and decided that they wanted to do something and bring the people back together. And wish I could have been here, Nick. I seen it on the live stream, and I was like, wow, look at that powwow. Everybody was talking about it, and it looked like a good one. So I'm just grateful to be here, especially all the way down from Ontario, Canada, where I make my home on the Six Nations Reserve of the Grand River Territory, home of the Six Nations Iroquois, or as they would say, the Haudenosaunee people. I believe there are a couple bands down this way, or right around the Miami area, the Seneca Cayuga people. And so many stories, so many information. I'm just very privileged to be welcome in their community and to be able to even sing some of their songs and dance in their ways. And so if time permits tonight, and if we've got any interested dancers, I'd be more than happy to share some smoke dance songs with everybody here. So if there's any Seneca Cayuga or any of the Six Nations people that are out and about here at the Unite the People Powwow, please come up and say hi. And if you guys want to do a quick exhibition this evening, I would absolutely love to sing for you guys this evening. Smoke dance has gotten popular over the years by way of a gentleman of Bill Krause from I believe the Seneca Allegheny Nation up there right around Tonawanda, New York. And back in the day, he gifted those smoke dance songs and some of the other social songs to the American Indian Dance Theater. And they began to do some of those socials and smoke dance songs and dances in their show. They traveled around and did like the stick dance, smoke dance, alligator dance, some of the other ones. I believe there's also a stomp dance that they do that was gifted or traded by the Cherokee Nation. So yes, a lot of different dances up that way. And those dances have gotten popular over the years. Some of those dances have even made their way down to gatherings of nations. They've had some smoke dance exhibitions down there. So it's always a fun dance to do. So if there's any, one more time, if there's any Six Nations people here, please come up and say hello. And if you guys would like to get an exhibition this evening, I'd be more than honored to sing a quick exhibition for you guys tonight. So at this time, we're going to break for supper break. Our singers will be back in just a little bit. And we will get started with this evening's program, starting right about 7 o'clock with our grand entry. We've also got a special coming out, going to be handled right before that. And we have a great evening of dancing and singing. Hopefully this wind dies down just a little bit, and it's going to be a good time. So once again, thank you for coming out, everybody. We will see you in just a little bit.